Liverpool beat everybody. Another loss at home. What do you know? I think that's 4 in a row. Can't remember the last time that happened. I believe the commentator said it's been 11 seasons, 11 years since Seamus Coleman has won a derby as a Liverpool player. Everton player, sorry. Yeah, Everton been beating us in I don't know how long. And there was going to be a manager of an Everton team that did it. Ancelotti probably be the dude. But we were just poor today. The second half, definitely much better. I mean, you couldn't get any worse than the first half, so by default, it was better. And some moments there. I thought Pickford probably had one of the best performances he's had, particularly against us, if nothing else. So yeah, was pleased to see some a better performance in the second half, but it's still just not good enough. Still just not good enough. You got guys like Firmino taking shots and just missing the whole goal, not even connecting on target. It just guys that are resulting to flopping down, and that's what they're doing. They're flopping, diving down, whether it be Mane or Salah. Look, I get it, trying to get something, but when you result into that, then it's just sad. It's a sad day supporter. This season is just a joke, and I like to feel like I'm one of the most optimistic fans. I wouldn't even say that. I'll just say I am an optimistic fan. I don't want to say I'm the most, but I feel like I'm usually quite optimistic when things aren't going well. But I just can't see how this changes. I really don't. I mean, it'd be different if we were getting a bunch of guys back. I know Jota should be back sooner than later. Naby's back. They've been working on him a lot, and that's good. Hopefully he can save his Liverpool career, to be honest. But again, you look at the bench now, and it's just like, who do you bring on? Shaqiri's not offering much these days. We know about Origi and what he doesn't offer. There's just nothing there. There's nothing there. And the guys, the first 11 just can't get it done, particularly the attacking guys. Because I keep saying that. I mean, look, it sucks to keep losing defenders or even midfielders who have to play defense. Like I said, at the halftime, 17 different center back tandems, so duos. So, it's just I just don't see how this changes, man. I just don't. And where I was once saying it's just about getting top four, I mean, Everton on equal points with us. I mean, that says a lot. They just beat us 2-0. Everton at home, 2-0 to Everton. I mean, that says it all. That puts the whole season in a nutshell. I mean, if no Everton fan or Liverpool fan, nobody would have. If you would have told somebody early in the season you're going to lose to Everton 2-0 at Anfield, that's just it's crazy. So big up to Everton. I think particularly defensively they were incredible today. I mean, all of those dudes, and again the goalkeeper made some good saves, but I don't know what this Liverpool team needs to do or what they can do at this point. It just looks bad. And again, it's a good thing Klopp is Klopp. I think he has enough money in the bank, but this is really a sackable run. It just is. I don't give a damn what you say, how you believe. You love Klopp. I'm not saying I don't love Klopp. We all do. That's irrelevant. The form we're in now is a sackable offense for any other manager. It just is. And especially now it looks like, bruh, I don't know how these next games are going to go because, Chelsea drew. That gave us a chance to get back up with them, back in the top four. We're sixth, I believe. I think Everton is seventh. West Ham are in a good way. Chelsea drew today, like I said, but they're in a better way now with Tuchel in there. So, bro, this might be an ugly ending to the season, man. This might be an atrocious, just a disaster of an ending to a season. So, I should say second half of the season. It's not ending anytime soon. But, we're in February, man, and I don't see this. I can't imagine, again, yes, Jota's coming back, but does that really, I don't know. I just don't see any bright spots coming from this. I can't see any positives, and I hate to be that way, but I don't see anything positive, man. Maybe you guys do. Some encouragement you can leave in the comment section because, they are really, really. I'm falling out of love with football. That's what it's at, man. Because when your team is not doing well, I watch Liverpool. I'm not one of them guys really that watches consistently anyway. Other leagues, Serie A, La Liga, Bundesliga, League all that. I don't really, So it's really about Liverpool, and when your team isn't doing well, not even not doing well, they're just god awful right now. Let's call it what it is. It just takes the joy out of it. It just takes the joy out of it. So, I don't know, maybe you guys can offer the bright side of things. I don't know. I don't see any bright sides though. It's just bad. It's just really, really, really bad, and it's frustrating because there was a moment there in the second half. Trent, and these players know Trent, when he grabs the ball and puts that beautiful ball across their 6-yard box, and no one is on the end of it to punch it in. Nobody is there to get it. How is that possible? How? I mean, I know kids that if Trent has the ball, go to the other side of the goalpost. Go to the backside. I mean, this is so obvious. That's a goal. That's 1-1 at that point. 1-1. Punch it in. It just... And then we get the pin, and, Sigurdsson, I don't know how that ball even gets past. It didn't seem like there was much put on the ball. It looked like Allison was really close to it. Could he have gotten it? I don't know. I've seen the first goal they scored back, and it's just... it's just bad, man. It's a bad time right now. It is a bad time for Liverpool, and so, it's really hard to get up for Liverpool games. I know that sounds crazy, but it's at this point, after this game, it's the derby, so I got up for this. But, like I said, that Leipzig game doesn't paper over any craps. And again, that might be our saving grace right there. If we can somehow, I don't know how, Champions League games are one-offs. You never know. If we can somehow put a run in Champions League. I guess best case scenario, but a hell of a long shot is, you go and win the Champions League and maybe you finish 8th in the league or something, but you win the Champions League, which puts you back in the Champions League for the next season. But come on, that's a hope and a prayer right there. That most likely won't happen. But, maybe that's something we can at least hope for, at least a decent run to say that anyone is confident Liverpool can go and win a Champions League. And they can't even put a string of positive results together, then I don't know. But, I guess that's one thing to look forward to. I'll be looking forward to Champions League games because the league's been over for us in terms of winning it, defending the crown. But like I said, even now, getting top 4 ain't looking too good, man. It is not looking too good at all. And I think, a win today at least keeps you in the fight. But the more points we drop, obviously, and this is just mathematics, the worse off you're going to be. So, again, it's not really a season. Yes, there are strange results all over the place, but there are enough teams up in that top 7 area that I think will do enough to keep pushing. And Liverpool just aren't one of those teams right now. We're just not. So, I watch this space. I just think, Klopp saying he's not done and all that, and that's cool, but bruh, and then, you got people making fucking YouTube videos about getting Mbappe next season. Man, please. That you can just put that to rest. I don't even know if that's going to happen anyway, even if we were doing better. But, Mbappe, we really talking about that right now? And Neto and all that other foolishness? Bruh, I can't even really. And that's the thing. You can't even think about that because if we're not playing in Europe, not only are certain targets just going to just put up the hand to Liverpool, the players we have on our team are going to be like, I got to get out of here. I have to get out of here. I got to go. I got to be playing in Spain or wherever and playing in Champions League football. That's what players want. The league is one thing, but people want to play Champions League football. We all know that. That's the next best thing to World Cup. It's Champions League football for players. They want to play at the highest of the highest. So it's just a joke right now, man. It's a joke. But like I said, man, big up to Everton. That means a lot to them. And, they did what they had to do today. I don't think they were incredible today, but you don't have to be incredible in these games. You got to do what it takes to win. I think defensively, say what you want, but I thought they were really good today defensively. And, again, their keeper stepped up, played out of his skin today, better than I've ever seen him perform. So, again, all this talk about if Calvert-Lewin and Alon played today, they'd have a chance. Calvert-Lewin played second half. Alon didn't play at all, and they had more than a chance all game. You can't tell me there was one moment in that game, maybe in the second half when we started to, look like we wanted to play football. But even then, it was at 1-0. Liverpool never really showed anything in this game that they bring it back. And that right there is what's alarming. And I get all the injuries and all that, but this team, last season, seasons before to this season, you always knew Liverpool were going to be in the game. Or at least you felt like there were games when we got blown out or whatever. But you always felt like there was a chance, no matter what. No much time is left, whatever. You always thought with this team there's a chance. And, we've seen all the examples. Aston Villa last year, the 2 goals in what, 6 minutes, if that. Barcelona. I mean, these are just a couple examples, but you don't think that now, man. You don't, and that's a shame. You go down 1-0, and this is Liverpool, and you just don't think they can come back. At least I didn't. That's what's really, really, really alarming, man. And yeah, I'd love to see what Klopp has to say after that one. I mean, it's just, let alone to Everton, but just to continue in this losing way in the league is just, it just takes everything out of you, man. It just takes it all out of you. All the energy, joy, fight, determination, optimism. It just takes everything out of you. So that's me, man. Anfield, Liverpool 0, Everton 2. Till next time.